searching for a piece of me. I've been counting on the hands of time. I love my body, I love my mind, with desire for out of place, out of space, floating high.
Feathers been calling my enemy stalling.
Hi guys, long time no see. I like to stay in the cockpit very often. I mean, it feels more realistic for me that way. So Infinite Flight Sim have been like doing a lot recently, and honestly, good job so far. I like the autopilot plus system. Like, I'm going to take off now, and I'm going to come back pretty much later. Like later. I'm talking like tomorrow.
San Francisco traffic, November 599 Juliet, India, going around.
Okay, that was pretty loud. And this is one thing with Infinite Flight Sim. You get to go into multiplayer, and most of the time you're going to see someone else doing their flights. Alright, so nav lights can come on. Passenger seatbelt sign, no smoking sign, those are fine. APU, wait, did I just turn on everything without APU? Silly as me. Anyways, okay, that map is on. What do we do here? Nothing. So I like to keep my flight plans very basic and simple, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. So I'm just going to come up here, and of course we're going to Dubai. So OMDB, insert that, get it out here, boom, right there. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to click on this, click on the plus sign, click right here, click on option, click on set attitude. We're going to do 3000. 3000 is always enough. Alright, so we'll leave that there. Then we'll click on the airports and get the runway aligned as well. So we'll click on that again, click on procedures, click on runways, and we'll use runway 212 right to set nav 1, and we'll close it. Right, so that's pretty much it. Very simple and straightforward, I would say. So we can come back here, we can zoom in. Alright, so I'll be taxiing to runway 1 left, pretty close. So again, center the aircraft, and now let's start up everything. So my trim setting will be 20. I think 15 is enough though. Alright, so flaps at 5. Let's make sure we are heavy enough to go. Alright, that seems fine. Passengers, yeah, we'll do 166. We're flying very heavy. Yeah, but heavy is better. Alright, so let's just leave this here. Okay, ooh, we're very heavy, like really heavy. So our V1 will be 150. Yeah, our V1 will be 150. What? Sounds better. Okay, so what else is there to do? Come to passengers. I believe we fixed that. APU is on. Alright, now we'll start pushback. So I'm going to turn on engine number 1. I believe everything is disengaged. Right, so now engine number 1 is coming on, I believe. Right, and I'm just going to hit on taxi. Come on, 1 left, right here.
San Francisco traffic, November 735 Hotel Charlie, taxiing to runway 1 left.
It's too loud. I don't think it's too loud though, but it feels like it is too loud. Okay, so what else is there to do? Engine number 1 is on, I mean number 2. So number 1 comes on now, and we turn off APU. I always forget to turn off APU. Sometimes though, not every time. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. I just forget, so I had to come back and do and turn it off. Sometimes I turn it off when I'm in like 30,000 feet, not even kidding. All right, so altitude preset, I like to do flight level 300. That's pretty much everything I have to do. So right now, is engine number 2 ready? No, but we can actually start taxi and then it will just come on when it wants to do. All right, pushback stopped. I believe the okay, bad. Okay, so now we do our flight controls check. Engines are ready. Full left, is that left or right? Full right, full up, full down, rudders to the left, rudders to the right. Beautiful. Okay, taxiing now. The 737 Max is so powerful, even in this sim, that the moment you just turn off park brakes, it just starts moving by itself. And if you leave it this way, it's actually going to start going really fast over time. That's actually very realistic. It's the exact same thing in real life when you take off park brakes from the 737 Max. It just starts going by itself. I think that's well done. It was really nicely done. But yeah, the aircraft still wobble. It wobbles a lot. If I push back and forth now, you can see it actually wobbling. That's crazy. But yeah, it is what it is. I guess that's what we get for now. Don't mind my looks. My hair is very rough. My glasses are out of reach, so I'm trying to just make a video for you guys. I haven't really had time to come back, so why have I been absent? I've actually been having lots of challenges with equipment, devices and all of that. You guys are going to actually see that in this video, because this video is actually very well, it's not lagging a lot, but it's noticeable. Yeah, and I really don't like that. I like it when my video is at ace, right? Ace level, super sharp, but I can't afford any of that right now. So I'm just going to keep trying to push this out there. By God's grace, get monetized, and then I'll actually start giving you guys really good content. I hope to do so, but the thing is, right now I kind of can't. Right now I kind of can't do that much, but regardless, we will just go all the way out. So I'm going to cut in from here and turn on strobe lights and nav lights and get my clearance for takeoff. So let's do that right here. System, strobe lights.
Approaching runway 1 left.
Yeah, I know. Whoa, are we moving too fast? Why does it feel like we're moving too fast? Alright, takeoff 18.
Entered runway 1 left.
Where is it? Okay, right here. Departing straight out.
San Francisco traffic. November 735 Hotel Charlie is taking off runway 1 left, departing straight out.
Nice. Okay, we have aligned perfectly. What else is there to do? Let me see. It's cool. So we raise our throttle all the way up. For those of you who don't know, I actually use this. This is what I use for Infinite Flight Sim, and I use it because it's easier. Like, I can just stay here and play. I don't have to hold my phone and do all these weird things. 80 knots check. I forgot. I'm sorry. So our V1 will be 140. I think 150 is too much. So 140 V1 and rotate. Ooh, this is what you get when you get this when you fly with the joystick. You get this a lot. Alright. Are we going up? We better be going up. We really better be going up. Alright. We can't raise flaps just yet. At 1,000 feet, we turn on autopilot. that takeoff was terrible. But anyways, it did the job, I guess. So 240 until we get over 10,000 feet. I think that's fair. Yeah, that should be fair. All right, so over 200 of SP. Let's go ahead, raise flaps, and that takeoff was terrible. That was a terrible takeoff, to be honest. But in my defense, it's just weird when you rotate and the aircraft just wobbles to one side. It's something you get in Infinite Flight Sim every time when if you're using this. It happens to me like 90% of the time. 90%. 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead, turn off landing lights and seatbelt sign and just go right. So we're up at 30,000 feet right now. What we're going to do next is just arm our VNAV. So when we're ready for descent, it will just start automatically. We've turned off landing lights, we've turned off seatbelt sign, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we're just going to settle in and just go into the cruise. Autopilot will be on already. Yeah, but if we engage autopilot now, our fuel will run out and we're not going to actually get to our destination. So we have to like wait for the autopilot. Hold on. So we have to like wait for the autopilot to update its like recent flight plan, which will happen in like 9 minutes, and then we'll just turn it on completely. We'll turn on the autopilot plus and just settle into the cruise until we can come back another day, like completely different day, and actually do the landing, which is like one of the most amazing thing about Infinite Flight Sim, right? I'm not running ads for them, they don't know me. I know them, but they don't know me. They have me, that's why. Anyways, that's pretty much it. What's next for me? I am just waiting for the next autopilot position to like update. The moment it comes right behind this aircraft now, I'm just going to exit the app. Basically, that's it. So that being said, this is how it's done. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll do the landing.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
Let's start doing the things we should do. So we'll start with auto brake, bring it to mid and get rid of that. Let's see, landing lights, seatbelt sign rather. Landing lights, not yet, so those ones can wait. Should I reduce the speed now? I don't think I should reduce the speed now, because if you look at the trim, it's actually very balanced. So in order for you to make sure that when you turn off the autopilot during approach, that the aircraft doesn't go face up or face down, you just need to make sure that that green dot you can see on the trim is almost not there, at least not at all if possible, right? Which is what we're going to try to focus on. That being said, in like 11 minutes or so we should be on the ground, and in like 15 minutes we should be done with the entire video. So this video should take like 20 minutes when I finally post it, or probably less. Okay, so now I'm just going to reduce the speed all the way down to about 240, or yeah, 240 is fine. So let me do 245. Nice, that feels better. At 7,500 feet, I think this is too early, but still fair. Let's go flaps 5, so let's go flaps 15. Right, so it is saying no waypoint. Really, we're already here? That's crazy. Who would have thought? Alright, so flaps all the way, speed all the way down to 140. I don't even think we're still descending. Let's just do that by ourselves. So let's descend by 1,000 because I'm hoping to get to like that 3,000 particular. Just get very good touchdown. All right, let's increase this. Let's do 30. Okay, so let's see where we are now. Let's zoom in. Okay, we are fine. We're fine. And flaps 40. So the descent will just stop the moment we get to 3,000 feet, I think. I don't know. If it doesn't stop, I'll just cancel the vertical speed. That's easy, no big deal at all. So let's see, where are we? So usually it will get here before it takes a turn, but it is taking that turn early. The localizer is not even engaged yet. The localizer should be engaged in 3, 2, 1. It should be engaged now. Let me see that. Yeah, the localizer is engaged. What's going on? I felt like the aircraft just pitched up by itself. I hope that's not the case, so I don't have... Whoa! This is the thing with Infinite Flight Sim. The aircraft banks very unrealistically. Like, it's very unrealistic the way the aircraft banks. But regardless, still fine. So in like 4 minutes we should be on the runway. Okay, no lag yet. I guess I can say that. I think we just captured the glide slope. Okay, glide slope is alive. Landing lights can come on. That landing light came on late, by the way. I hope this thing is not too loud and I'm just having my voice over it for nothing, and it's just like shouty of some sort. I just hope so.
2,500.
Alright, 2,500 here. Gears coming down. I like to see the gears come down. It's always beautiful. Alright. Let's get back inside. Okay, now we'll focus at... You see how the green dot on the trim is almost invisible? That's the kind of sign you want to get whenever you're approaching the runway. You don't want it big. If it is big, it is either going to pitch up or pitch down. We don't want that. It's actually gone now. At this point it is gone, and that's what we want, because the more it is the more presence he has, the worse approach you're going to get. You're going to always have to like lift the nose of the aircraft up or lift it down. We don't want that at all. Anyways, flaps 40, gears are down, spoilers are armed, we're ready for landing. Very much ready. Everything is set. Flight controls done. We are ready. 1,400 here. This is... I miss MSFS. I miss MSFS so much. So I updated my laptop, and for some reason MSFS stopped working. It keeps telling me your graphics card, blah 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 blah. It just wouldn't work. So I stopped trying. 1,000. Autopilot comes off. You see how stable the aircraft is. This is what we want. Okay. I can't see the runway. I really can't see the runway. Okay, I see the runway now. I think 500, 400. Ooh, too much. 300 here. 200 here. Continue. Ooh, lost the center line by lots. 100,
50, 40,
2,
30, 20, 10.
I'll take that. Not as bad as it seems. Not as bad as it seems. For all of you who would watch and judge my landing, I dare you to do a landing with this. To be fair, I can't actually do any flight on Infinite Flight Sim without the joystick, so yeah. Alright, let's take this exit. This exit is for me, so I'm just going to turn out from here. How do you raise the spoilers again? I've forgotten. Is it here or here? Okay, I guess I'll have to do that on screen. So take this up, and take this up as well. Return landing light off and strobe light off. Maybe one day we will get taxi lights. Alright, everything that is supposed to be turned off is turned off. Let's just taxi to the gates now. Okay, so we're supposed to turn in from here. I've made a mistake. Go a bit further. Okay. Let's see. Can we get it right? Ooh, that's off. That's a little off. Okay, we'll just stop here. Alright, set park brakes and turn off engines. Right, engine number 1 can go off, engine number 2 can cut out. Nice. We are here. Let's see the A380. See how big it is. This thing is intimidating. That's crazy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course the landing replay is coming in the end, or even if it is bad, you guys are going to see it. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video, and don't forget, Jesus loves you.
I've been searching for a piece of me. I've been counting on the heads of time. I love my body, I love my mind, with desire for out of place, out of space, floating high.
Feathers been calling, my enemies stalling, my people been balling, my team we been wildin'. Can't 100, we use basic tools. Strategies moving where we gotta move. There wasn't no option, no time on the clock, and no setting it back, and we gotta get profit. I'm standing on top of the glory, the road. We was just rebels, ain't do what was told. When they asked me how we leveled up without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game spin, no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this